Well, hi everyone. We're going to solve compound inequalities, and the definition of a compound inequality is two inequalities joined by the word and or the word or. And then I just want to take a look and show you what we have, an and compound inequality. We could write this particular one, it's condensed. This is an efficient way of writing the inequality, but it could be written as 4x plus 8 is greater than or equal to negative 12, and 4x plus 8 is less than or equal to 32. Could be written that way. This is the same thing. It's both things. We can just put that 4x plus 8, have the greater than. You see how the wide part of the inequality opens up to the 4x plus 8 just like it does here. And on 4x plus 8 is greater than or equal to negative 12, and 4x plus 8 is less than or equal to 32. See how it's pointing at 4x plus 8 here. But this is a more efficient way. And when it's set up this way, we can kind of think of whatever we do to the middle, let's do it to the right side and let's do it to the left side, just when we're solving. So, like if I subtract 8, just trying to get x by itself, if I subtract 8 from the middle, then I'm also going to subtract 8 from the right and subtract 8 from the left. And in the middle, and I still have the less than or equal to's here and here. In the middle, I have the 4x. 32 minus 8 is 24. 12 minus 8 is negative 20. And then I'm going to divide by 4. And when I divide by 4 here, I'm going to divide by 4 here. So if I divide it in the middle, I'm going to do it on the right side and the left side. Now I have negative 5 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 6. Now I said solve and graph the solution on a number line. So let's draw a number line. And let's go negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so when I'm doing that, I'm going to put a closed circle on negative 5 for the x is greater than or equal to. So I'm going this way, and on 6, and I'm going this way. And means just the parts that both parts satisfy. So we've got to be to the right of negative 5, the solutions on the number line, and we have to be left of 6. So I'm going to just put a segment between negative 5 and 6. For my solution. Here's my final solution as a inequality. Here it is as a on a number line. All right. Well, that is an example of an and inequality. Now we have or compound inequalities. It says solve and graph on a number line. And I have two, and they're written out separately, and the word or is kind of connecting. So I'm going to solve each one. I'm going to add 6 here, add 6 here. I have g is greater than negative 5. Got that one. Now I'm going to solve this one. And subtract 4 and subtract 4 from each side. And I've got 2g is less than negative 15 minus 4 is negative 19. So let me divide by 2, and I've got g is less than negative 9.5. Now I'm going to put this number line down, and let me just kind of write this again, and write g is greater than negative 5, or g is less than negative 9.5. That's one thing I need to write there. I'm going to write negative 11, negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1. I'm going to stop there. And with my number line, g, let me just kind of preliminary, is greater than negative 5. So at negative 5, this way is greater. And at negative 9.5, right halfway between negative 9 and 10, g is less than, well, less than goes this direction. So now let me just put that on the number line. Or you just graph everything. And you only graph what they have in common on the other side. And a lot of times that'll be like a segment. This is going to be diverging rays. I'll put negative 9.5. I'm not got an open circle because that's not underlined. It's just that right there. Less than negative 9.5. If it was less than or equal to, I'd color it in, but that's not the case. So I'm going to get my heavy arrow to the left. And then I got negative 5 here, and I'm going to go with a heavy arrow to the right. And that's how it's graphed. So I have the solution as an inequality, and the word or has to be in there, and I have the solution on the number line. All right, guys. You take care. I am going to put up another, or you'll see another place for you to put the assignment. I want to see, when you post this, I want to see this, your notes that you've done, and then I also want to see page 45 in your book. Let's just have you do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And get this done in class. When you get home, post it, and I'll get you all checked out tomorrow. Okay? You guys take care. Bye-bye.